Pets can often be more effective than a pill for people struggling with stress or mental issues. A volunteer group from New York is using stray dogs from Fort Bragg to help the veterans. Chris Clackham has more.
With ample evidence that a dog's often a soldier's best friend in combat, there's also belief the canine can help after the war, too.
Look at that face.
That's what brought rescued dog volunteer Robert Mazzeri to the animal shelter at Fort Bragg in North Carolina to look for pooches to pair up with combat veterans, particularly vets with post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD.
These soldiers really make a tremendous change who are suffering from PTSD or anything similar to it with an animal.
Mazzeri's the founder of Guardians of Rescue on Long Island, New York, and his case in point about dogs helping combat vets is John Wallace.
Yeah, I have a diagnosis, 70% disabled by PTSD.
Wallace saw combat in Afghanistan, and some of what he saw haunted him long after he came home and forced him to seek treatment at the VA.
Yeah, they give me pills at the VA. Pills to sleep, pills to control anxiety.
Intensive treatment that he says started in 2009 and lasted until last year, until the Guardians of Rescue brought Tommy into Wallace's life.
Having the dog is it's just changed my life. It brings me this joy, and having him and showing this love and affection, and my thoughts aren't on Afghanistan every day or every, few minutes, because that's what was happening.
Wallace, in fact, is now a volunteer himself and was with Mazzeri on the Fort Bragg trip.
There are about 12 dogs here at the animal shelter that are now going to become part of Guardian Rescue's PTSD program. Before this, though, they were just strays here at Fort Bragg.
Strays are mostly what Mazzeri plans to collect from base animal shelters across the country. That'll be taken to Long Island for training, then paired with a vet like Wallace.
Taking him out, I'm exercising.
And taking fewer pills?
Much fewer pills. Much fewer pills, yes.
The VA halted a similar program last fall because data didn't prove it was actually helping. But Mazzeri begs to differ.
Just talk to any soldier that's suffering from PTSD that has a pet, and there's your real data. And that can't be fudged.
Chris Clackham, NBC News, Fort Bragg, North Carolina.